Hello and welcome to Graphic Online News in Brief. In the headlines, Institute of Economic Affairs calls on Bank of Ghana to regulate lending rates in Ghana. Ghanaians share varying views on former President John Mahamas' do-or-die comments. Road safety, DVLA, MTTD and others move on unprescribed vehicle lamps. And on the international front, former Afghan President Ashraf Ghani apologizes for fleeing the country. News in Brief is brought to you by...
Download your Graphic News Plus now and choose your preferred package daily, weekly, monthly and annually, and access free news on various interest areas as well. Graphic News Plus, connecting people through news.
And now the news in brief. The Institute of Economic Affairs says the Bank of Ghana must regulate lending rates in the country. According to the IEA, the central bank's approach of using moral persuasion over the years to get the banks to reduce their lending rates has proven ineffective.
Speaking at a forum organized by the IEA in Accra on Thursday, September 9, the Director of Research at the Institute, Dr. John Kwache, says a regulated regime will force banks to follow the policy rates more closely and keep lending rates within bounds. Dr. Kwache was speaking on the theme, High Lending Rates in Ghana, What is the Solution? The forum was held on the back of a recent call by President Akufo-Addo for the central bank to address the high interest rates in the country.
We took our cue from the President's call on the the new board of Bank of Ghana to address the issue. And then we said, well, the Bank of Ghana should regulate the difference, the spread between the lending rate and the monetary policy rate. Okay? They should regulate it, not control it. Okay? Now, this will force banks to follow the monetary policy rate more closely and keep their lending rates within certain bounds. Okay? And I am recommending that, and it's here, as a first scenario, and I think the one that is probably more manageable. I'm asking the Monetary Authority to impose a ceiling of 5 percentage points on that spread.
There have been mixed reactions over former President John Mahamas' do-or-die election 2024 comments, while some Ghanaians and politicians continue to criticize Mr. Mahama for prescribing the 2024 election as a do-or-die affair for the National Democratic Congress. The party itself says there is nothing wrong with the comment.
The latest to take on Mr. Mahama is the Director of Communications for the New Patriotic Party, Yabuabing Asamoah, and the Director of Advocacy and Policy Engagement, Ghana Center for Democratic Development, Dr. Kojo Pumpuni Asante. They say that a former president's comment is likely to incite violence in Ghana. However, the NDC as a party says, despite the huge pressure on the former president to retract his comment, the remark was made without malice. Mr. Mahama made a comment during a radio interview on Tuesday, September 7, to call on NDC members to be vigilant at polling stations during the next general elections.
The National Road Safety Authority says it has begun an exercise across the country to remove illegal lamps from vehicles and initiate prosecution of offending drivers.
The exercise is being carried out in collaboration with the Driver and Vehicle Licensing Authority and the Motor Traffic and Transport Department of the Ghana Police Service. It follows the emergence of the use of unprescribed lamps by sections of drivers, contrary to Regulation 65 of the Road Traffic Regulation 2012 LI 2180. The practice exposes other road users to the threat of crashes, especially at night. A statement issued by the authority said the exercise to enforce the law has already started and urged drivers and vehicle owners to voluntarily comply with the law to avoid any inconveniences.
On the international front, former Afghanistan President Ashraf Ghani has begun apologizing to the people of Afghanistan for fleeing to take refuge in the United Arab Emirates. Mr. Ghani promptly left the country shortly before Taliban militants invaded his presidential palace in Kabul on 15th August and took over power.
In a statement shared on Twitter on Wednesday, Mr. Ghani explains that he left the country based on the advice of a security team who said there was a real chance that he will be captured and killed. The 72-year-old former president also says he left the country in order to avoid widespread violence. Mr. Ghani, in a statement, also denied allegations that he fled with about $169 million, adding that he will address the events leading up to his departure in the near future.
Thank you for watching. We'll see you again with another edition. Stay safe and protect yourself from COVID-19. For more news, visit graphic.com.gh or log on to Facebook at Daily Graphic and on YouTube at GraphicGH. I am Ama Amankwa Befi.
Subscribe now.